Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The live stream should be good now. We had some technical difficulties. We always have technical difficulties, but this time it was my own fault. Now everything seems good. From what it seems, people can look at my stuff. So today we're going to be celebrating 1K subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, just recently we reached 1K subscribers. That's honestly the biggest accomplishment. I remember starting my YouTube channel. My main goal was to reach 1K subscribers just so I can have a voice, have a platform where I can just give my own opinion. My name is Isaac. I'm a fellow film geek. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. This is a channel for all movie fans, whether you're a Lord of the Rings fan, whether you're a Godfather fan, whether you're a Star Wars fan, Marvel fan, DC fan, whatever you are. This is the place for you, because over here we talk a lot about movies and all kinds of movies, shows, whatever it is. And if you're new, make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Isaac the Film Geek. What we basically do on Twitter and Instagram is we just update y'all on future stuff happening in the channel. So make sure you subscribe and follow us on both of those social media platforms. Make sure you join the film fan community just by subscribing and turning on the notification bell over here. You know, we have other fellow film fans, and it's always fun to interact with you guys in the comments. And yeah, I mean, you guys, every single one of you, Pablo, Rodrigo, Samuel, whatever y'all's names are, y'all make sure you just subscribe and turn on notification bells. Wait, hold up. I'm trying to pull up the comments right now. Why isn't it letting me scroll down? Yeah, everything looks good from right now. So we were having technical difficulties previously. It seems good now. It seems good. Oh my God, YouTube is showing me new things I could never do in a live stream prior to this. Wow. I did not know we could do that. Wow. That is cool. That is cool. So now we got everything set up. Everything should be good. The comments seem good. The chat looks good. Everything looks good. Also, let me kind of show y'all why I'm in a different room. So this is actually the laundry room. This is where we do all the laundry. The reason why I'm here is because the Wi-Fi router is actually right over there. And the Wi-Fi router is there, so I'm much closer. The problem with my room is that my room is actually the furthest room from the Wi-Fi that there is. So I cannot do videos in my I can do videos in my rooms, just not live streams. So yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Also, welcome Andrew Casali. The news yesterday was insane. Yeah, I can't. Some people corrected me in my video saying that her name was Anne and not Amy. I'm getting confused. I'm just gonna call her Amy for now because I honestly don't know who she really is. But to put some context for people who are joining us, basically what happens: CEU movies, no more future Snyder movies. And I made a video on it in the morning. You guys make sure to check that video out. Basically, my opinion is, I think it's stupid to say that now when the Snyder Cut is still being promoted. Like, you want to get more people to watch it. I think business decision, it is stupid to come out right now and say no. As a fan, I am disappointed because you guys know I love Zack Snyder. I love his Snyder movies. I know this is too much to say this. Uh, uh, I know this is too much to say this, but the Justice League Snyder Cut to me is my own personal favorite comic book movie of all time. So it is disappointing to see. And also, I've been hyping up David Ayer's Suicide Squad film for so long. So it is really depressing to know that we more than likely are not going to be getting any more installments. And I would have really at least wanted to see the David Ayer cut, because I feel like releasing the Ayer cut would have been much easier than releasing the Snyder cut, because the Ayer cut, I feel like for the most part was already completely finished. I could be wrong. I don't know the behind the scenes drama, but I would have loved to see David Ayer's cut. I am a big Jared Leto fan, so I would have loved to see how they were originally going to portray his clown prince of crime. Although I will say, I don't think it would have been too much different. Like the Snyder Cut and Justice League do feel like two completely different things. But I feel like the Ayer Cut and Suicide Squad wouldn't have felt as different. Like, yeah, of course, take out the music and the comedy, but yeah, it's still depressing. I wanted to see part 2 and part 3. You guys know one of my dream movies was Ben Affleck's Batman solo film. Writing, directing, it's starring Batman film. That would have been my dream film, but obviously we're not going to get that anytime soon. Man of Steel 2 is also another film that I would have wanted, but I doubt we'll ever get that. But anyways, Next comment by Ambassador. Wait, I read that wrong. Ambassador Wing. Congrats, Isaac. Thank you. Glad to see you succeed. Cannot wait to work with you. Yeah, same here. Last time I wasn't able to work with you because during that time I was busy. Um, Lately I've been much more busy than I've been, and also something that's made things worse is that my in my room where I do my typical filming, uh, I cannot, like I cannot live stream there because the Wi-Fi in my household, we've changed it, and now the Wi-Fi sucks in my room. I can barely do anything. Like when I upload my videos, I actually have to come here and do it. I don't like being here because it feels more open. I like my room more. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's like an echoey. I can hear it from my headset, the echo, but I don't know if you guys can. Uh, and recently I've like Max has invited me to his streams. For those who don't know, Max is from Movie Madness and Entertainment. He's invited me multiple times, but I just can't recently, with the whole Wi-Fi stuff, and then in my own personal life, there's been things going on, and also Point Extra Lounge. He did invite me last time to one of his streams, but it really failed. It backfired because my that was the first day I realized how bad the Wi-Fi was. Like Andrew was actually there in that stream. I went to Enosh's stream, and oh my god, the Wi-Fi was so bad, and I kind of felt a little embarrassed. But yeah, thank you guys for being here today. We're just gonna be doing a fun little Q&A. I forgot to plan this. I forgot to schedule it. I forgot to schedule the stream prior in advance, so a lot of people are probably just now getting a notification, all confused, and all like imagine how weird that must be. But I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Honestly, thank you guys for helping me reach this goal of 1K subscribers. That was my main number one goal on YouTube. Like that was the number one goal I wanted. Now it's like it feels weird because now it doesn't feel like I have a goal. Now my goal is just to talk about movies for fun, and um, I want to thank everyone. Really, I started this channel a year ago, back in February of early 2020. I remember I started the channel because I was told by friends around me, it's like, hey, just start a YouTube channel. Just do YouTube because it's fun and you seem passionate about movies. I started it. I hesitated for a while, and then I think around May, March, I don't remember. I don't remember exactly, but I uploaded my first video. A lot of people loved it, and it kind of made me want to do more YouTube, like, you know, because I found it more fun. Um, and now here we are with 1K subscribers. I've met so many great people, including Andrew, Ambassador. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce it. Ambassadorial Wing. Sorry if I can't pronounce that. I'm very bad at pronouncing words, but I've met so many great people in YouTube. I got to meet Max. I got to meet one of my favorite YouTubers in the past. Um, I got to meet one of my favorite YouTubers, and that is Point Extra Lounge. I remember I subscribed to him last year, and he was a big contributor, like one of my favorite YouTubers for a while. And then the fact that he noticed me and then invited me to a stream was actually a dream, almost like a dream come true. That was cool. But yeah, we just got some new comments. Thank you guys. Manga art, dude, you did it. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, man. It's always amazing to have people like you be a part of this community. um, but yeah, thank you, man. Diaz comments, by the way, he's another fellow content creator. Everyone subscribe to Diaz. But also sometimes I don't like saying the full name, so I just call him Diaz. So my bad about that. But it's like most people don't call me Isaac the Film Geek; they just call me Isaac. I think that's simple. But I noticed number yesterday. I was surprised he didn't make a video on it. Yeah, during this weekend I reached one. No, it was on Friday that I reached it. And during weekends I'm more busy than usual. So I wasn't able to actually record a video. But I remember the whole time in my Twitter, and well, not Twitter. I don't use Twitter as much. But on my Instagram and Snapchat, I was going all berserk. I was like, yeah, look, I reached 1K subscribers. I was telling everyone about it. But yeah, that was the main goal. It was a goal I didn't expect to ever reach since I just started YouTube a year ago. But it was cool. I was celebrating a lot, and now I finally got to. I did make a video yesterday. Uh, I did get to make a video yesterday for the whole the Warner Bros. Situation. Uh, the reason why I didn't make a 1K video is just because I was insanely busy, but I did get to make a video uh, on the whole Amy thing. I think that was my main priority because I feel like I should have given my thoughts since my channel is primarily the Snyder Cut a lot. But yeah, yeah. Manga art comments. I never liked Snyder's films, but because of you, I have found a new appreciation for them. That's cool, man. At the end of the day, all film is subjective. You know, we have different fan bases. Everyone likes their own special kind of films, and at the end of the day, the only thing we can do as film fans is unite. Love movies the way they are, and if you don't like a certain movie, that's cool because at the end of the day, we're all film fans, and that's the important part. I know a lot of people who personally don't like Snyder movies who like my channel because surprisingly I'm very passionate about the Snyder movies. And it always comes off as a surprise because I would think that I would be pushing people away for that. But it's always great to have people like you who are fans of other films and still respect like the other community. And that's what I like. Like, for example, I don't like the Star Wars prequels. So a lot of people know this on this channel, but I don't like the prequels, but yet if a subscriber of mine likes the prequels, that's cool because film hits everyone differently. Diaz comments, just call me Eddie. Oh wait, that was your first name. Sorry about that. Uh, all right, Eddie. Isaac, just call me ambassador. It's easier. If it could be easier, we can do a recorded video and go that route. I know the struggle of bad Wi-Fi. Yeah, we can plan something out. Just contact me on Instagram. Let me put it here. I know you follow me, but for all the people out there, follow us on Twitter or on Instagram. I'm more used to Instagram. I'm not a big Twitter user. I know that's surprising because a lot of people use Twitter more than other social medias, but I am not too big on Twitter. Um, I like if you go on my Twitter, I barely tweet. I barely uh I barely use Twitter too much. I love Instagram. Instagram to me is really fun, but I don't know why. Twitter, I don't understand why I never been a big fan of Twitter. Like I just recently started a Twitter account because Max wanted to contact me and he had Twitter. Uh and when I created one, I just didn't know really how to use it. I read tweets, but I never tweet myself, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. The Snyder manga art comments, the Snyder cut worked for me. The shots are obviously gorgeous, but the storytelling was really well done. I'm glad you liked it, man. But I'm surprised. I had so many people messaging me saying how much they liked the Snyder cut when they never liked BVS Man of Steel. I was like, wow, I did not like my prediction. Like, I think you guys can see one of my previous live streams. My prediction was if you like the previous Snyder movies, you're gonna like this one. If you didn't, you're not gonna like this one. And I was surprised because Rotten Tomatoes higher score than it ever has, both critically and fan wise. And it surprised me a lot with how different everything changed on like fan perception. And I have people in my real like people who I know personally who are big anti DCU who are telling me how much they like the Snyder Cut. And I was actually really surprised by it. And there's also two big YouTubers I watch. I think you guys will know who I'm talking about, but Cosmonaut Variety Hour and The Brown Table, both of them in the past have been very critical of the DCU. And it surprised me knowing that they made videos praising the Snyder Cut. And I think it's cool knowing that now the Snyder fandom is expanding a lot. But yeah, King Cucumber, by the way, welcome King Cucumber. Hey Isaac, quick question. What would you say your favorite Nolan, Tarantino, and Fincher movies? Uh, Mine are The Dark Knight, Fight Club, Social Network, and Reservoir Dogs. Yes, I prefer Reservoir Dogs over PFE. PF, man, why did I say PFE? Nolan, I know this comes as a surprise, or not too much of a surprise, but my favorite Nolan movie is actually not The Dark Knight, which I do love The Dark Knight, and I think The Dark Knight is my third favorite comic book movie of all time. My favorite Nolan film is actually Inception. I love Inception. Leonardo DiCaprio is one of my favorite actors of all time, so I'm a big sucker for Inception. And when I was hearing the rumors that Tenet is a sequel to Inception, I was hyped up. I was confused, but hyped up. Then I left the movie. I still like Tenet, but that is not a sequel to Inception. But Tarantino, man, that's tough because both Tarantino and Fincher, like Nolan, my favorite clear movie of Nolan is obviously Inception. But Tarantino and Fincher, I don't know what movie to put. Let me quickly rephrase my mind. I know he made movies. So let me remember all the Tarantino movies. All right. So there. Oh, Pulp Fiction. There we go. Pulp Fiction is my clear favorite of Tarantino. Now let me go to Fincher. All right. Right now I'm googling it so I can remind myself what movies they've made. Oh crap. Put movies. Why is it just okay? So for Tarantino, it's obviously Pulp Fiction. I love Pulp Fiction, but all right. Fight Club, Gone, Seven, Zodiac, Mank, Social Network, The Game. Um, Alien, World War Z. Oh my God! Did Fincher really make World War Z? Wait, no, it says rumored World War Z too. Maybe he did make the first one. Y'all in the comments, let me know. All right, from all the movies that I'm seeing for Fincher, I think Social Network will be one of my favorite. Uh, but I would go ahead and put Fight Club. I love Fight Club. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything about Fight Club because number one rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club. So yeah, that's my list: Inception, Pulp Fiction, and and Fight Club. I love Fight Club so much. All right. So next comment by Eddie. I was retweeting for like 12 hours after what happened yesterday with Warner Media. Yeah, I saw your video. You said something like that. You also in your videos you go to through tweets, which that is the smartest way. A lot of channels do retweet. Uh, for some reason, I don't know how. I'm not like I use Instagram and Snapchat a ton, but for some reason I just can never get into Twitter. I don't know why. And Twitter is where most like Instagram is basically Twitter, but Twitter screenshots. It's weird. But yeah, that's cool. Let me read the comments. Sorry for not being able to read the comments. Let me read them all quickly. Rank DCU films including Snyder Cut. All right, let me rank them right now. Last place, Justice League. I hate that film with a passion. Next is Suicide Squad. Now, oh wait, no. Actually, let me rephrase. Next, let me. Okay, so I'm gonna include 10 movies, including Justice League and Snyder Cut in this ranking. 10th place, I would put Justice League. I hate that movie. Number 9, Wonder Woman 84. I do not like Wonder Woman 84, so I put it there. Sorry if I put it too low on my list. Number 8. Number 8 is Suicide Squad. Yeah, I know some of y'all are surprised I prefer Suicide Squad over Wonder Woman 84. That's just my subjective opinion. I do not like Suicide Squad, but I had somewhat fun with it. I have somewhat fun with it. Maybe it's because they have queens in it. Yes, I'm a big fan of queens. Maybe it's because they have queens in it. Maybe it's not checking. But I do prefer Suicide Squad over. So 8. Number 7, I would put Birds of Prey. The 3 movies I just mentioned, I hate, but Birds of Prey is the beginning of the phase that I like. So number 7, I would put Birds of Prey. Number 6, I'm gonna go ahead and put Shazam. I really love Shazam. I had fun with it. I love Zachary Levi, so I'll put number 7 is Shazam. Wait, am I at 7? Wait, no. So number 6 is Shazam. Number 5 is Aquaman. I love Aquaman. I love James Wan, and I love Jason Momoa. Number 4, I know comes as a surprise because this to me, there's 2 movies that are always insanely tight. Like, do you guys ever have those 2 movies where you're like tied on which one you like more? That for me is Man of Steel and Wonder Woman. I don't know why, but I can never decide which one I like more. But I think for now, number 4 is Man of Steel. I love Man of Steel. You guys know how much I love Man of Steel. But number 3, I'm going to put Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman. I've never met anyone who likes Wonder Woman more than me. I love that film. Patty Jenkins, what she did in that film was great. She didn't do the same for the second one. But, I love that Wonder Woman film. And then number 2, like, wait, am I number 2? Wait. Number 2 is Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice Ultimate Cut. Yeah, I know you guys are surprised, but you guys know how much I talk about BVS, but surprisingly, I did not expect this even. But the Snyder Cut is my number 1 favorite DCU movie, and not just DCU, but comic book movie, because BVS prior took that spot for me, but now it's the Snyder Cut. I love the Snyder Cut of Justice League, and to me, it's the best comic book movie of all time. And it's funny, when people say that the Snyder Cut and Justice League are the same movie, I find it hard to believe because my least favorite DCU movie is Justice League, but my favorite DCU movie is the Snyder Cut. But people say what they want to say, and yeah. Wait, next comment. Funny, I'm going to see The Dark Knight. It's playing at the theaters near me. Cool, man. That's actually really cool. Back in October or November, No, I think it was October because I remember it was 2 months prior to Wonder Woman 84. Uh, I actually watched The Dark Knight in theaters. Let me tell you, it is cool because I was only 6 years old when The Dark Knight came out. So I wasn't old enough to go to the theaters and actually go watch The Dark Knight. But watching it in theaters for the first time was one of the coolest experiences. Seeing Heath Ledger's Joker right there in the cinema was definitely a beautiful experience. And I absolutely loved it. And yeah, I just loved it. But yeah, man, Andrew, that's cool, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Actually, over there, I got a Wonder Woman 84 bucket because I was hyped up for Wonder Woman 84. But yeah, I love seeing The Dark Knight. I wish we could go back to that time, but um, let me try reading everything. All right, Salsa Picante. Hey, congrats on the 1K. Thank you, Salsa Picante. He's a big subscriber here on the channel, so thank you to Salsa Picante for being here. But yeah, next comment by Ambassador. I'm just gonna say wait. I'm sorry, Isaac. I'll be in touch with you, bud. Eddie, I saw you. I saw you that crazy stream Max did the other night, and you hung in like a champ. I'd like to have you on as well if you would be interested in joining me. Oh, that's cool, man. I'll be down for any time. But yeah, definitely have Eddie there. Uh, he's a great content creator. He's very underrated. So yeah, y'all go subscribe to him if you don't know about his channel yet. But let me read this. Andrew comments, what kind of DC content do you want in future? I want Man of Steel 2, Batfleck series, and Justice League sequels. That's exactly what I want. Everything you said, especially the Batfleck. Like, if right now DC came to me and said, you get to make one movie that you want, and my answer would be give Ben Affleck a starring, directed, and writing. Let Ben Affleck star, direct, and write a Batman solo film and give him the full creative control. Let him fight Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke, because when that film was being made, a lot of people were praising how good the script is, and I'm like, you gotta give us Ben Affleck. And you guys know Batman is my favorite character of all time, fictional character, and Ben Affleck to me is the best Batman of all time, and I would love that. Man of Steel 2, heck yeah, I would love a Man of Steel 2. But I would prefer Ben Affleck because mostly we have not seen a Ben Affleck solo film, and I would love to know the history of this Ben Affleck Batman movie or Batman character. And also the Justice League sequels, definitely after the Snyder Cut, I would want that. Part 2 and part 3, that would be a dream come true. But let me say the movie I am most hyped up for right now is the Robert Pattinson Batman film, just because that trailer was so good. I love that trailer. That trailer was fun, creative, and I loved it. And I love Matt Reeves. I think Matt Reeves is a great director, and I cannot wait to see him. Pattinson, for years, I've been saying how underrated he is, especially in the Lighthouse film. I've been saying for years how good Pattinson is. And the day he got casted as Batman, even though I was disappointed that we were saying bye to my favorite Batman, Ben Affleck, I was still like, whoa, Pattinson, that's a good choice right there. And then hearing that was going to be a noir detective style Batman film, even better. And then the trailer drops. I am telling you, I've never gone crazier for a trailer. I wish I did trailer reactions back then, but I didn't. So all I can tell you is I was going crazy. I thought the music choice was great. I think the color palette looks good. I think everything looks so great. And then Andy Serkis as Andy Serkis as Alfred is one of the most surprising choices of all time. But I'm hyped up for that. Then Paul Dano as Riddler. I'm in there for that. I'm in there. Pattinson's Batman trailer to me is still one of the best trailers I've ever seen. I know that's too much to say, but I'm excited for that Batman movie. I know I am still depressed we're not going to get a Ben Affleck Batman movie instead, but regardless, I am still hyped up for the Pattinson Batman movie, and I'm telling you, that's one of the best trailers I've ever seen. Maybe it's because they played Nirvana, I don't know, but I just love that trailer so freaking much. But yeah, but I'm hyped up for everything like that. Oh, by the way, sorry guys for not reading all the comments right now. I'm trying to get there. Like, let me try rephrasing all the comments. So please, guys, give me some time. Please stay tuned. I'm sorry. I want to get to everyone's comments like slowly. But yeah, next comment by King Cucumber. Ben Affleck did such a great job in directing and starring in Argo. Yeah, Argo is such a great film, man. If you guys haven't seen Argo, I'm telling you, go watch Argo, and also go watch Gone Girl. That film, Amazing. Ben Affleck's such a good director. I'm telling you, if he was to do a Batfleck, like if right now today we got the confirmation that he was gonna direct, especially direct and star a Batman film, I would be in there. I'd be right now praising it like it was the second coming of Jesus Christ. But yeah, he should definitely make a Batfleck movie, and that I agree with you, King Cucumber. I think that would be a great choice. Also, what was the one? The Way Out. The Way Out. I don't know if he directed it. I know he started it, obviously, but I love that film. But yeah, yeah. Glinton Goring comments, congratulations. Thank you, Glinton. All right, Glinton. Thank you for being a part of the film fan community here. He's been supporting the channel a lot. So everyone, shout out to Gordon. Sorry if I can't pronounce today. For some reason, earlier today I've just not been able to pronounce things. Also, next comment by Harley. What's up, Harley? He's also been a big supporter of the channel. Hi, I have some personal things happening in my life. Sorry if I haven't been cooperating. Congratulations on 1K. It's all right, Harley. You can join us whenever you want. We understand if you have personal things outside. During the weekend, I was not able to upload a video, at least, so that kind of sucked and that kind of damaged my video, like my whole schedule I was planning. But hey, man, it's all right. It's all right. You can join us whenever you want, whenever you need. Hold up, I'm trying to. All right, we're doing really well right now, guys. Everything seems good. I'm right now checking. But yeah, thank you, Harley, for being a part of this journey. You are part of the reason why we're at 1K. Every one of y'all are part of the reason. Yeah, all of you. Yeah, you right there. Yeah, you. I'm pointing at you. Y'all have been part of the reason as to why this channel has reached 1K subscribers. All right, let me read this next comment. Eddie, I'll find you in Twitter or Instagram. We'll work out the details and I'll give you a sub as well. Next couple of channel shout outs. I'll do one for you, Isaac, and you too, Eddie. Thank you, Ambassador. I'm just going to say Ambassador. So everyone shout out to Ambassador. He's a very underrated content creator, but yeah, thank you. I'm Nathaniel. What's up, Nathaniel? I'm calling it, man. You're going to reach so many milestones than this. Just hope you'll remember your old super fans like me and the others. Thank you, Nate. He has also been a big part of this channel. I don't know if this channel will ever get big. Honestly, all I want to do is just talk about movies. That's all I really want to do. But hey, thank you, Nathaniel, for that support. That means a lot to me. Maybe one day I get to compete with people like John Campia, Andy Signor, all those bigger content creators. Maybe I'll compete with someone like Grace Randolph. I don't know. My goal is just to talk about movies on this channel because really that's all I want to do. All I want to do is talk about movies. But yeah, thank you, Nathaniel. And also thank you to everyone who's been recently supporting me. I've been getting a lot of messages on Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere where people have been like congratulating me, saying, you're going big. You're the sky's the limit or stuff like that. And honestly, thank you guys for the support. Yeah, thank you, Nathaniel, for that comment. Let me check right now the streaming. All right, everything looks good from what I know. The connection seemed good. Everything seems good. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's been sending me messages. By the way, next week, guys, we got another open spoiler discussion, and you guys know what it is. Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Godzilla versus Kong, the epic clash of the Titans, the greatest battle in history. Godzilla versus Kong. Next week, probably it comes out on a Wednesday for me, so probably on Thursday. Probably on Thursday, we're gonna be doing the Godzilla vs. Kong live spoiler discussion, where we're gonna be going open spoilers. I'm actually gonna go to a theater at 7:30 p.m. I work that day, so I'm not gonna be able to do early review, which sucks. But I am gonna do a non-spoiler review. Then the next day, you guys know, definitely open spoiler discussion. But I'm planning on the day before to do a preview, like predictions, like we're just predicting what's going to happen, just kind of like being like, oh, who's going to win, who's going to fall, what are the theories, predictions, whatever it is. But I'm hyped up. You guys know I've been hyping up Godzilla vs. Kong for such a long time, and I cannot wait for Wednesday. Me and some friends, I have actually a friend coming over from Wisconsin who was here for the WandaVision episode 9 spoiler discussion. His name's Ethan. We are actually planning on actually going to watch Godzilla versus Kong, and I cannot wait to go watch it with him. And maybe do a spoiler discussion with him. I don't know. I'm not sure about movies. Movies and shows are different. For me, there's a rule where for movies you can spoil it after 2 weeks. Shows it's like like after 24 hours. So I'm wondering if to do Godzilla vs Kong maybe on the weekend or maybe the day after. Actually, you guys let me know when are y'all planning on watching it, because I don't want to leave people out. Because when I did the Snyder Cut spoiler discussion, I left a lot of people out because they had not seen it, and I realized how stupid it was for me to not allow people to wait, because it is a 4-hour film, and people have other stuff to do. I should have probably have done that like during a weekend or something like that. But you guys let me know when are y'all planning on watching it, if you are. But I am planning on doing a prediction video the day before I go watching it, just to kind of predict what's going on. But yeah, thank you, Nathaniel, for the comment. Hold up. Next comment. I haven't been caught up on the last few streams and videos. Did you move? Are you on a vacation, or did you start streaming at a different part of the house? Also, guys, give me a minute. Oh my God, I got the headset. Okay, there we go. I got the headset stuff. Basically, I'm in a different part of the house. I'm actually in the laundry room. The reason why is because in my room, we changed Wi-Fi, and now the Wi-Fi has been terrible in my room for some reason. Like, I tried streaming. Some of you guys may have known, but I tried streaming with Poindexter Lounge, and when I did it with him, the streaming there was just god awful terrible. So I had to come move to this part of the house, because a little secret. I'm gonna let you guys in a little secret. I'm not using my Wi-Fi. I'm using my neighbor's Wi-Fi. Yeah, I know. But then again, they didn't put a password in it, so that's their own fault. But yeah, I'm in the laundry room. The reason why I'm doing it here is because my room, the Wi-Fi connection's terrible. Like, it's really bad. Like, it was lagging poorly, so I had to come move here. But my last few streams, I forgot. I did do a few spoiler discussions. I did not do one for Falcon and Winter Soldier, just because, Nathaniel, you will agree with me, because you commented something like this in my Falcon and Winter Soldier review. I'm gonna be honest. I could not take Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like, I was not hyped up for it, just because that entire week was all about the Snyder Cut. Like, I'm telling you, I forgot. Like, I woke up at 7 a.m. For me, it comes out at 2 a.m. the shows. But I woke up at 7 a.m. being like, oh yeah, Falcon and Winter Soldier episode dropped. Let me go check it out real quick. And when I was watching it, the whole time I was thinking, Snyder Cut, Snyder Cut, Snyder Cut. I'm telling you, I'm not lying when I say this, but the whole time I was just thinking about the Snyder Cut. But yeah, let me check right now. Next comment, by the way, is for those people joining us right now. Give me a little bit right now. I'm trying to read every comment slowly. But do you enjoy movies from the 80s? If so, what are some of your favorites? Let me mention my number one favorite 80s movie, which is actually my top 10 favorite movies of all time. And that is Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future. I am a big Back to the Future suck-up. I love that film. It's my top 10. I talk about it so much. I've never met in my personal life, I've never met anyone who loves that film a lot. But yeah, I like a lot of 80s movies. But anytime I think 80s movies, I think Back to the Future, because I love Back to the Future. I'm a bigger fan of Back to the Future than my own dad. And my dad is from the 80s, which is funny. I love Back to the Future a lot. To me, that's just a great film. I have it. I have a copy of it on Blu-ray and DVD. I have a poster on it in my own room. I think some of you guys have seen it before. I'm not sure exactly, but I have a Back to the Future poster. I love Back to the Future. Sorry if I'm talking a lot about it, but yeah, I love the 80s. But Back to the Future, right there. And also Batman 89 with Michael Keaton. I love that one. I know technically that's not considered in the 80s for some reason. A lot of people don't consider it because it was 89, which was the last year. But hey, I consider it. It's like 2009. To me, 2009 is part of the early 2000s era. But yeah, Raya comments, congrats, dude. Thank you, Raya. Thank you for the support on the channel. Let me read the next comment. Wait, hold up. A favorite 80s movie for me is The Predator or The Thing. Oh my God, I love The Predator. I love The Predator. But I got to tell you, Back to the Future to me is just, I love Back to the Future. But yeah, next comment by Nathaniel, both great movies. Yeah, I love The Thing and wait, what was I talking about? Oh, The Predator. Yeah, I love The Predator. Nathaniel comments, imagine your neighbors are watching the stream. Imagine if they are. Maybe my neighbor is King Cucumber or Salsa Picante. Maybe one of you are the neighbor. No, I'm joking. Not too many people in my own personal life don't actually know about my channel. Only my friends. No one really in my family knows about it. More because I don't know. But a lot of my friends do know about it just because I posted on it on Twitter, Instagram. Well, they don't even know I have a Twitter, I think, but yeah, imagine if they are watching. Next comment by Raya. By the way, I just recently watched Raya and the Last Dragon. I think it's a pretty good film. I actually watched it in the theaters because I don't want to pay $30 for Disney Plus. But I thought it was a great film. I thought it was a good film. I had fun with it. But yeah, sorry if I brought that up. Your name is Raya, the movie. But yeah, I'm in the same boat. Gonna get a super long Ethernet cable to connect to the modern router directly. I may just need to get another router. Yeah. Um, Honestly, I wish I could have, like, the reason why I was able to do my streams prior is because the Wi-Fi cost more, so it was probably better, and also it was much closer. Like, it was in the living room. My living room is over there, connected close to my room. It's kind of hard to explain, but now the router is actually here, but this Wi-Fi is still very bad. Like, it can do normal things. Like, I can still use my phone. I can still use my PlayStation, but I cannot do live streams. And anytime I upload, I have to bring it here into this room, use the neighbor's Wi-Fi. I do record my videos in my room, but you know what I mean. But I hate this so much. Like, I don't like doing it here for two reasons. Number one, my room, to me, my room is kind of like my fortress of solitude, where I have my Star Wars posters, my Marvel posters, my DC posters, my Back to the Future posters, my movie collection, some of my Funko Pops, stuff like that. And over here, it's just the laundry room. Like, over here, you can just see where I do laundry, and I hate that. Like, I hate because my room has like this special feeling. Like, you guys know, I have my TV, I have my movie. I've seen so many movies in the past in that room that I have like this special connection to it. But this room, nothing special to it. But yeah, I really don't like this room. And also, it's echoey. I don't like the echo. But yeah, Back to the Future is a masterpiece. Heck yeah, man. I love Back to the Future. It's a classic. I love it. I have an Ethernet cable. I'm connected right to my PC, so I rarely have internet problems. Dang, that's cool, man. I even have the PS4 video game Back to the Future. Oh my god, I've actually never, I've actually never played the Back to the Future games, but I have seen the movies so many times, the trilogy. I'm not the biggest fan of the second and third film. Like, I like them, but that first movie to me is just too much of a classic. Yeah. So I was looking at the comments. Dramatic hours. Which one of us is the neighbor? I think it's all of you. All of you live in one room right now watching the stream. I'm joking. Let me drink some water. But King Cucumber comments. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I'm your neighbor. Maybe you are. Let me go right now. Like, just knock on the door and be like, "Hey, is this a King Cucumber?" And then the guy pops up and he's, "Heck yeah, I am. You've been using my Wi-Fi, haven't you?" Or maybe instead, what happens is right now in the door, you're like, "Who's using my Wi-Fi?" Just imagine that. That would be the funniest thing ever. Actually, not funny, because then I'd probably die. But yeah, I don't. My neighbors more than likely probably aren't subscribed. I don't know if people around me, like, I remember one time, it was one of my friends. We were going bowling, and they brought another of his friend, and that friend was like, "Hey, I watch your channel," and I'm like, "I don't even know who you are," like Thanos style. I was like, "I don't know who you are, but thank you regardless." That was kind of funny. That was the first time I ever got noticed for my channel by someone who I don't know personally. Like, typically, I'm used to getting people who I know personally be like, "Hey, I watch your channel." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. Why?" Because I know you do. A lot of my personal friends do. But yeah. Oh man. By the way, we've gone 40 minutes, or we're about to go 40 minutes, and right now I'm actually dying of thirst. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I think you guys probably already are aware, because you guys join the stream so you guys are aware somewhat. Basically, I now have ads on YouTube. And I'm sorry if that's annoying. I'm actually really sorry, but um, I don't know. I now have ads on YouTube, which is actually cool, but I do feel bad because ads are actually really annoying. But I think you guys are actually aware because when you enter here, it does like show like the ads, like it shows you the ads, like you know what I mean. Also, right now I'm trying to search something up. Hold up, I am trying to figure something out. Um, hold up. Why is it not popping up? I'm trying to put. Apparently, I can't show my screen here, but regardless. Hold up. Um, hold up, Brooks. Get that ad revenue. Thank you. What I'm planning on doing is kind of collecting some of the ad revenue to improve like stuff on the channel. Like I want to get better lighting. Uh, and wait. Oh wait, hold up. Let me before I read subsequent. I've been actually wanting to get better lighting, a slightly better camera. Yeah, kind of make it better, and collect some Funko Pops to improve my background in my videos because my background in my videos are really boring because it's just a current like oh crap, I didn't mean to hit the mic. Like I want to improve the channel because sometimes I watch some of my videos, I'm like, dang, I gotta improve. Like I gotta improve. Like you guys know what I mean. But yeah. Hold up. Next comment by Sasa Picante. This is actually one I wanted to get into. So you said you almost quit YouTube in January, right? How long have you been on YouTube before wanting to quit? I would say 4 or 5 months. Let me kind of give you my origin story on YouTube. So I started this channel in February of 2020. I was still in high school and I was told by people, start a YouTube channel because I like talking a lot about movies. But it actually wasn't my first attempt on YouTube. 2 years ago, around the time where Shazam and Captain Marvel were coming out, I wanted to do a movie review channel. But I was actually embarrassed because back then I used my little Xbox mic and I hated hearing my voice so much. Like I would sound nervous. I would come off as very awkward and shy because you guys don't really know me personally, but in my own real world, I'm very socially awkward. Like I don't know how to make eye contact very well. I tend to do really bad talking to other people. I come off as this very social person. And there's been times where my dad's gotten mad at me because I don't seem to understand a lot of social norms. Like I struggle to talk to strangers normally. The only time I don't is when it comes to movies because I know a lot about movies and movies are the thing I love. And so when I started my YouTube 2 years ago, I did not like my voice. I felt too awkward. And a lot of my friends would kind of like play the videos during class and like play the videos. And then I would hate hear my voice. So I deleted that channel and then I decided to do a restart. So I started and I never got to do a video for like 2 months. Then eventually I made my first video and I actually deleted this video because there was too much copyright material on it, but it was a review on the Sonic movie. And I uploaded that video. I had a lot of people say how much they liked my review and how they like my style of reviewing, which I don't understand what they mean because I don't have a style of reviewing, but I dropped that review and it was a Sonic movie called Why I Don't Like the Sonic Movie. I uploaded it and I enjoyed it. The reason why I made that video is because it was during the whole pandemic thing. And I during the pandemic, I really didn't have much to do. Then my next review, which actually this one you can find on my channel. If you go find my oldest videos, it was called Hobbs and Shaw: The Definition of Lazy. It was a movie I didn't really like too much. I know, surprise. I actually like it, but not too much. I did a review on that, and for the longest time I had a few subscribers. I was having fun with it though. But eventually, during the months came along, I started going back to work. I graduated high school and then I started doing much more busier stuff. And so for a while, I would upload. Like in the mornings, I would do a video. Like let's say something big happened in the world of movies, I would talk about it. I would make a video on it, and then eventually, around October, it was when Tenet came out. That's when I was starting to pick up the pace on YouTube. That's around that time is when I learned I should be talking about movie news because one thing I hated about my channel is I was only doing reviews and reviews can only get you so far. So I started doing I started doing news, like I want to do commentary. I did that and I started gaining more subscribers. And I realized my main thing is I want to do commentary. I Because reviews, while reviews are fun, they get boring once they're older movies because it's like who's gonna watch a review of a movie they've seen 10 years ago? Like you guys know what I mean? So I stopped doing reviews and I started doing commentary. Then when Tenet came out, I got to do my very first review on a movie that was new, which was fun. I actually liked going to the theater knowing I could review this. And around December, came around December, and I was doing YouTube for already a long time, and I had 79 subscribers. And the reason why I wanted to quit was because it felt like I was doing nothing. It felt like it was wasting my time because, in all honesty, I do too much. Like, there's so much stuff I do in my personal life that YouTube felt like it was kind of dragging me down in a way. So around December and January, I was really, really contemplating quitting. I was like, what's the point? Why even continue? And I was really I was genuinely thinking, just delete the channel, delete it, or just not make videos anymore. And so I don't know, but around that time, I my first video, well, I had already made some few viral videos, but I think the video that kind of motivated me to continue was this one video where I criticized Andy Signor. The reason why I criticized him is because I felt like I needed to voice my opinion on him. But one thing in particular happened, and that is I got contacted by a YouTuber that I've known for who I've been watching for years, and that is Movie Madness and Entertainment. His name is Max, and he invited me to a panel. And during that time, I was getting subscribers because a lot of people were respecting that video. And when I got on his panel, I felt this kind of feeling of, wow, I didn't think I could ever be in this position. And because of Max, I got to meet people like Point Extra Lounge, Enosh, who was another person who I've been watching for a long time. And because of meeting those people and gaining more subscribers, like it made me want to continue, and it made me think, wow, I should keep doing this because I'm getting to meet so many new people. Like all of you, like I would have never met y'all if I quit. And so in a way, it kind of motivated me to keep going. And while yes, it is a big drag and it still keeps me very busy during the day, it's very fun. Like there's times where I want to get home and just film a video because it's fun and then that's kind of what started making me want to continue and continue to do it. I was having fun, I was meeting new people, and I got to hear other people's opinions on their thoughts on what I have to say. And that's sorry if I dragged this origin story a lot, but that was kind of how it made me not want to quit YouTube. And now here we are, and I don't feel like quitting anytime soon. But yeah, sorry if I went overboard on my origin story. But yeah, I'll let ads play, a way of supporting the channels I enjoy. Thank you, Satsa Picante, for the support. How do you know I've fallen behind on my videos and just haven't felt like editing for weeks? Wait, hold up. How do you do it? I've fallen behind on my. Oh, my bad. I read that poorly. Okay, I think I might have a reading problem for some reason, but uh, you know, in all honesty, my editing's not too hard. If you watch my videos, I don't edit too much. Like I'm just talking. I'm just talking, keep going. And that's actually part of the reason why I keep going, because I feel like if me editing it too much would exhaust me. And so now I have this feeling of I have a voice in the fandom. And that kind of is what motivates me. Like knowing you, like Satsa Pigante, Nathaniel, Skytrooper, everyone, it feels like I have a reason to give my voice because it now feels like I have a platform. And that's kind of what motivates me to keep on doing YouTube, it keep on, just talking movies. And also another thing that makes me big, like makes me want to continue is, I love movies, and movies is what I talk about most. And people around me in my real life get annoyed at how much I talk about movies. And so it's like I have this little bubble where I can just do the thing I love doing most, and that is, talking about movies. And I love knowing that I have this little platform, regardless if I have 5 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, whatever it is. I just love knowing that I can now talk to other film fans. And like a lot of people nowadays, like in my real life, wonder if I still talk about movies a lot in public. I'm telling you, that's the only thing I like talking about, because even though I have YouTube and I do it a lot on YouTube, I still talk about it in my real personal bubble, like in my real, like in my friendships in real life. But if that makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of my motivation. But yeah, Salsa Picante comments, I feel you, bro. I'm an introvert myself. Yeah, I'm very introverted. I know it doesn't seem like it on YouTube, but if you meet me in real life, I'm telling you, I'm bound to feel awkward. And like, I pay attention to every small detail and I start getting very nervous real quick. Uh, but yeah, I get really nervous quickly. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I don't know if it's noticeable. If you actually go watch my older videos, you'll see how nervous I sound. Like I start stuttering a lot. I start sounding like I want to end the video already. But now I've kind of gained more confidence, and I think that is part of the reason why. But yeah, in my personal life, I'm still very introverted. Um, like you guys should have seen me how I acted 2 years ago in my first ever job interview. Like I was really a nervous wreck. But yeah, Nathaniel Morgan comments, one of my friends kept telling me to shut up about the Snyder Cut. Now loves the Snyder Cut and can't shut up about it. That actually happened in my real life, except, the person can shut up about it. But I'm not going to say who this person is, but he is a friend of mine in real life. And he would always tell me, it's like, hey, could you like shut up about the Snyder Cut? And then eventually he loved it. And he was like, wow, I can see why you talked about it a lot. But yeah, Sky Trooper comments, lol. Yeah. Sorry if I can't read all the comments, but I'm gonna try reading it. But you should be on more discussion panels. Thank you, Raya. I've been on one for Point Extra Lounge, and I've been on multiple with Max for Movie Madness Entertainment. They're fun. They're really fun. The only thing is, I'm very quiet in them because most of the time it's when I talk, I try to let the next person finish a lot. And also, I'm not lying when I say this, but the first time Max invited me to a panel, I was dying of how nervous I was. Like, you guys should have seen me. My blood was boiling. There was butterflies in my stomach a lot. I was nervous when Max first invited me on his stream because I was like, "What am I gonna say? What if I mess up?" I was like panicking. And then when I find like 10 minutes before, I got to talk to Max a little bit, and I don't know if Max noticed, but I was really nervous talking to him because that was the first time I had ever talking to him like actual voice. And then we started the stream. I forgot what stream it was, but it was like after 10 minutes, like I was kind of feeling the rhythm. And I was like, all right, now I can talk and talk and talk and talk. It was the same thing with Enosh. When I was in his first panel, I was nervous because I had never been on his channel. And not only that, but Matt Jarbo, another guy who I loved for years, he was on that panel. And I was like, okay, what am I going to say? These are big content creators who I've been watching for years. So for a while, I was like, I don't know what to say. But then after a while, you start getting used to it. But yeah, if that makes sense. But yeah, I would like to do more panels. But Red Coco YT comments, hello, what's up, man? You like the Snyder Cut Justice League? Heck yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's my favorite comic book movie of all time. But yeah, man, I love it. I love the Snyder Cut. I have so many videos here on the channel about it. And the movie did not disappoint whatsoever. But yeah, some ads are just involuntary 5-second commercials anyways. You're good. Thank you, Raya. Next comment by Red Coco YT. You believe Justice League 2 coming? That's hard to say especially because yesterday the Warner Bros. CEO said how we're not going to get any future installments. Really, I would want them, but it's not up to me, and it's tough. I wish we could get more films. I wish we could get more Justice League films, but dang, I really wish we could get more movies. But yeah. Next question by he's putting a question. Hold up. I don't understand why reviewers hype the movie scores because the purpose is to help to forward the story and characters' motivation, and it's never supposed to let you focus on the music. If one is talking about it, doesn't it mean the director has failed? I don't see it that way. I feel like the music of a film is kind of like the cherry on top. It's like you're having a shake and there's a cherry on top. Like, let's say this is a shake. It's like, yeah, you love the shake, but that cherry kind of helps it. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I feel about music and movies, where I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. Also, I just noticed you got the Suicide Squad profile pic. That's cool. Um, but that's how I feel like it. That it's like the cherry on top. I feel like the music complements the scene if the scene is done well. Um, is it a problem if people more talk about the music than the actual scene? I wouldn't say that. Really, I don't know. That's hard to say, but to me, music has always been like I love music. I'm a big music fan. Uh, but I always feel like it's the cherry on top to a movie scene or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. um, um, how would they? I don't know how they would fail, but I don't know. That's kind of hard, but um, uh, you did great on the Point Dexter launcher. Thank you, Sasa. He was also Sasa was there in the comments. I remember Enosh put like his comment like, "Do you prefer it more than BBS?" Uh, Also, Ray Fisher just actually tweeted saying, "Release the Ire cut." Yeah, um, just release the Ire cut, which I want the release the Ire cut to be honest. But thank you, Sasa, for that comment because I'm telling you, but when he invited me, I was actually nervous. Like my heart was pumping, everything. I was nervous. The good thing is I had fun with it, and the only problem is the Wi-Fi. That was the day I found out how bad the Wi-Fi was in my household. So yeah, I had to cut my time short in there. But yeah, let me read the next comment. You want to know where I got the scars from the Snyder cut? um, yeah, man. Um, Wait, hold up. Uh, Sorry, I'm getting confused right now. I got a notification right now from my computer. Sorry about that. But you want to know where I got my scars? Um, yeah, like imagine if Heath Ledger popped up in the Snyder cut. I love Heath Ledger, man. I R.I.P. to Heath Ledger. Oh no. Wait, hold up. No, I don't want to block him. What? No. No. Okay, that's weird. Okay, sorry about that. Right now I'm trying to get the next comment. There we go. Can you tell me the Justice League box office collection? Uh I don't know how to find that. Let me go right now. Justice League. Oh, for the Snyder cut? Uh Hold up. Let me see if I can put the box office. Um Theatrically. There is no box office because it is the theatrical, the Justice League cut. It made 657.9 million US dollars. Oh my god, it had a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. I just noticed that. Wow. Also, I hate the Whedon cut. I hate the Whedon cut so much. But yeah. Hold up. I am trying to read Nathaniel's next comment. Uh, I'm thinking of getting into voice acting, writing, and directing. That's cool, man. I'll be there to support you. I remember you told me once that uh, you had a good Joker impression. Like I said, I would love to hear your impression one day. Um, Obviously, I can't get into any of that because I have no talent. Like, I don't know how to act, I don't know how to write, nor do I know how to direct. But what I do know is nothing. I'm just some guy who puts a camera in front of him and talks about movies too much. Um, but yeah, that's cool, man. Shout out to Nathaniel, man. He's a big supporter of the channel. A lot of the times, I will get a lot of people who are subscribed to me say that they are trying to get into acting, and it's always cool to hear their stories. Like recently, I someone followed me on Instagram who subscribes to my channel, saying how they're into acting and how they watch my channel and it kind of like helps them. Like they like to hear what I say. I find that cool. Like I always give lots of respect to people getting into Hollywood because that is a very tough, they're very tough industry. But I always give a lot of praise and respect to people within that community of people trying to get into Hollywood because that I respect people a ton who are trying to get into those businesses, especially acting because acting is a very difficult skill. I don't act at all, but next comment. Budget $70. Oh, so it was 70 million on the Snacker. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. I just saw this. Super chat 10 US dollars. Just realized you can get super chat. Here's to continue your success. Thank you, Sasa Picante, for the super chat. That is the very first one here. I did not expect. It did let me enable it, but I was like, no one's gonna send money. But thank you, Salsa. so much for that $10. You were the very first person to send me money on YouTube. Thank you, Salsa, for that. Honestly, I don't know how to thank you because that is a big deal to me. Thank you, Salsa, for the $10. Everyone, shout out to Salsa. Actually, Salsa, you know what? Go ahead and put your Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want. Shout it out, and I'll put it here because I don't know how to thank you enough because that to me is a big deal. I did not expect anyone to send money, but thank you, Salsa. Also, I don't like how Restream. Like I'm using a software called Restream. It like right here, like typically in like StreamYard and other ones, it'll show like a different color. I wish that had happened, but for some reason, it just shows the plain white. Let me see if I can try changing. Hold up. Let me try changing it. There we go. Something like that. But thank you, Salsa, so much, man. Everyone, shout out to Salsa, the first guy to send a super chat. Thank you, Salsa, for supporting the channel. I will be using the money to contribute to the channel. Like I said recently, with the money I'm receiving on YouTube, I want to try buying better light, a better camera, and trying to upgrade the channel, if you know what I mean. And like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I also want to get a better background. I'm planning on moving my table in my room a little different, kind of put like a collection of my movies because I have a lot of movies to have like a shelf. But yeah, thank you, Salsa, for the $10. I cannot thank you enough. That is a big deal to me. And really, thank you. Everyone, shout out to Salsa. Oh, wait, hold up. I need to drink some water. I'm really dehydrated right now. But yeah, thank you, Salsa. I don't know if I read your comment. Just realized you can get super chats here. Your continuous success. Oh wait, I did read it. I don't know why I thought I didn't read it. Hold up. I am trying to check something, but thank you, Salsa, a lot for the support. That really honestly means the world to me. I did not expect anyone to send a super chat. Like I'm being honest. I don't know how to thank you. Like I'm trying to thank you a lot. I'm trying to sound as real as possible because typically people will get super chats and sound the same. I don't know how to react. That is a big deal to me. But thank you, Salsa, so much. All of y'all, thank y'all for being here. We have gone an hour and 2 minutes. I will be doing this for 10 more or 20 more minutes. But thank you, Salsa, so much for the support. It really means a lot here on the channel. Thank you so much. But yeah, let me get the next comment. I noticed that Cyborg and the Snyder talked completely different to when differently when he was explaining things than when he was just talking to them. Yeah, in the theatrical cut, he sounded bored. He sounded really bored. Like you'd be like, "Booyah, mother box this, mother box that." But in this one, he felt like he was real and he was actually having a real conversation. But yeah, by the way, again, shout out to Salsa because I never expected this to happen. But shout out to Salsa for supporting this. Sorry for supporting this stream. Shout out to him, a big shout out because I didn't expect anyone to support. But yeah, hold up, let me read GG. Heck yeah. Next comment by Osman. Hey Isaac, the Snyder Cut is the best film I have ever watched. I'm glad you loved it. To me, I know this is surprising and a lot of people didn't expect me to say this, but I think the Snyder Cut is the best comic book movie of all time, and it even triumphs. Never did I think this would happen in years, but it triumphed Batman versus Superman to me. And I love the Snyder Cut. It's a movie. That scene with the flat, by the way, spoilers. I'm assuming all of you have seen the movie. So let me say, spoilers. That scene with the Flash going back in time to stop the unity, the mother boxes uniting, and you have Flash having this emotional talk. And then he grabs Cyborg's back and then goes back to Cyborg and is like, I'm not broken and I am whole again, or something like that. That was my favorite scene in the movie. I love that scene. And I'm telling you, I love the Snyder Cut so much. But yeah, I agree. Sorry, I can't pronounce that name. But yeah, I agree with Nathaniel. Red Cocoa White Tea, still best movie, Infinity War and Endgame, or Zack Snyder's Justice League. I prefer the Snyder Cut. I love Infinity War and I love Endgame, but to me, I prefer the Snyder Cut. This is just my own personal subjective opinion, but yeah. Hold up, I'm trying to put up the comments. But yeah, again, shout out to Salsa because honestly, I cannot thank him enough for the contribution that he made to the channel. $10 super chat. To me, that is a big deal. It's the first one ever. So Salsa, I will remember you forever because that is the first ever super chat ever on the channel. And thank you, Salsa, for the contribution that you have made to the channel. But honestly, thank you to everyone just for being a part of today's stream, because really, y'all support the channel just by being here. But yeah, wait, hold up. I'm trying to pull up the comment. But Nathaniel, one thing someone said that made a lot of sense to me is that by going faster than the speed of light, he literally outran time. That is true. Also, I just got a comment by Investor. Hold up. But yeah, Nathaniel, he did outrun. There was one scene in particular that shocked me, like jaw dropping, shocked me because I didn't expect. Remember when they're bringing back Superman and Flash has to put the bolt of lightning? Well, in the Whedon cut, Flash touches it at the right exact time and brings back Superman. I did not expect the Snyder cut to say that he went a little, like he reversed time, he outran time. And I was like, whoa, like that was one scene in particular during the film that I was like, I did not expect that whatsoever, like at all. Like I did not think that would happen, because I thought it was gonna be the same, similar in a way, but I was wrong. And it surprised me how they did that. And I'm genuine when I say this, but I did not expect that to happen. And I'm telling you, that was a scene that shocked me. My favorite scene, obviously, is the one at the end where, to defeat Steppenwolf, uh, Flash kind of time travels back in time, and stops the Unity from ever being formed. But yeah, that is true. Let me try changing the caption because I don't really like this graphic. Rounded, default. Hold up. I am trying to change the graphic. I am trying to change the graphic. Hold up. I am trying to. I just now realized something. Hold up, guys. Give me a minute. I don't know if I even changed anything. I don't know which graphic to go with. I think that one's better. Next comment by Satsa. I just got a few messages, but hold up. We're gonna go for 10 more minutes because my battery in my computer is about to die out. But hey, we've gone over an hour, and that is cool. Sasa began the comments. I still can't decide which one I love better: Batman vs Superman or Zack Snyder's Justice League. But also, I've only been able to watch Justice League once, so probably as I watch it more, I'll probably end up liking it more than BVS. That was actually a tough one to me. It was one that it was hard for me for the last few days to think, what movie do I prefer? And that is hard. I did not expect that. I thought BVS would still be my favorite one. And my final answer would be Zack Snyder's Justice League, because maybe I think I won't be able to fully answer it until like a week. Or not a week, a few months. Give me a few months and I'll probably be able to answer it properly. But for now, I would go ahead and say that Zack Snyder's Justice League is still my favorite comic book film of all time. But yeah, it's a tough one, man. Tough one. But Zack Snyder continues to top himself over and over and over again. I did not expect him to beat my favorite comic book movie of all time, which is one he made himself already, and that is BVS. I did not expect it. But again, I got to give Salsa another shout out because he is the first ever super chat. Like, why didn't it change the color? That sucks. I don't want it in black. I want it to be in yellow or something like that. But yeah, shout out to Salsa once again because he sent the first ever super chat on the channel. But thank you, Salsa, for the contribution to the channel. Sky Trooper, wait, what's his name again? Let me find out. Sky Trooper 500 first. All right, sorry. I had to read the name and it wouldn't pop up. But I wonder what happened to that Kryptonite spear and Doomsday's dead corpse. Actually, I do wonder what they did with Doomsday, because remember, they used Zod's body as kind of a like a test, like to test stuff. Uh, the kryptonite spear, I'm pretty sure stopped working because wait, did it ever? It never showed it in the movie. I think that that the kryptonite on the spear stopped working, like the light stopped. Um, okay, I actually do wonder what happened to Doomsday, like Doomsday's corpse. I wonder what happened to it. I'm just gonna assume I, I'm maybe for science research, probably something like that. Um, the kryptonite spear itself, probably. What did the spear? What could the spear have done? I'm gonna assume that the spear just stopped working because the kryptonite was used to stab Doomsday. Yeah, that actually is a good question. Like no one ever asked that. That no one ever has actually ever asked that. So honestly, that's a good question right there. That's a good question, right there. But yeah, next comment by Osman. The cut is inevitable at this point. What do you think? I don't think there's a high chance. I want the Ire cut. Like if right now, if it was up to me, the decision, I would decide on getting the Ire cut. Why? Because I think David Ayer is a great director, and I would have wanted to see what his Suicide Squad film was going to be like. I remember when the first trailer for Suicide Squad dropped. It was I remember being hyped up for it. I was like, heck yeah, this is gonna be a dark, twisted film about flawed characters. Watch the movie, and it's just a bunch of music being played randomly. Um, I would have loved to have seen what he did with Jared Leto's Joker. I still am one of the biggest defender of Jared Leto's Joker, simply because we have not had enough time with him. Um, in a way, I would love the Snyder Cut, but I don't think it's a possible, because the Snyder Cut movement was a big movement. It was a big movement, but the Snyder Cut wasn't nearly as big. Um, so that is tough, but I would want the Snyder Cut if I had to decide. But anyways, guys, we're gonna go for like 5 more minutes. We're gonna have to wrap it up. I have something to do in a little bit. I wish we could do these streams for longer, because doing live streams are the most fun thing to do on YouTube. But right now I gotta go do some stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the stream. Y'all drop y'all's final comments if y'all want, or whatever it is. Y'all got it. But Nathaniel Moore comments. Let's get the hashtag restore the Snyderverse trending. Heck yeah, Nathaniel. I actually had this caption ready. Hold on. I'm trying to pop up the. Okay, there we go. There you go. Okay, here I had this ready already. I had this ready. Um, Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. We need Justice League Part 2 and Part 3. Yeah, I had that caption ready already, but you got it. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Also, my battery in my MacBook is actually about to die. It's right there. Like, look right here. I'm gonna actually pop it up. Oh crap! I didn't mean to touch the mic. But yeah, over here the battery is about to die. um, so yeah, we're gonna have to end off like 5 minutes ish, somewhere around there. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. It was great. You guys got to know me a little better. I got to know you guys a little more better. Honestly, these live streams to me are the most fun thing to do on YouTube. Like I like doing my regular videos, but something special about my live streams. Like my live streams, it's like typically my regular videos, I'm just talking to a camera and waiting for the comments. In a live stream, though, I get to actually talk to you guys. Like, let's say right now I said something, you guys can just respond automatically. I can read it, then have a little fun. The only thing is, I am planning on inviting more people on streams. Like, I'm planning on doing it more than just me talking, because these do get very tiring. Like, I think a few weeks ago I did one, and I remember I just fell asleep after because my vocals were so exhausted by it. And they get really exhausting. And I kind of learned why people like John Campia bring in hosts. I see now why they bring in hosts, because talking for hours straight on is exhausting. It's exhausting. It's fun, but it's honestly exhausting. And like my throat right now is actually kind of dying. So I am planning on getting more people in the future to join the streams. I have a friend who's coming on. I kind of want him to join the Godzilla versus Kong spoiler discussion, but we don't know exactly what like what like we don't know exactly if we are even gonna do the stream after. I am gonna watch it, and I do want to do the stream, but I don't know if he'll come along. Uh, it just really depends if I work that day. But whatever it is, I am gonna let you guys know on Instagram and Twitter. Like I said, you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Isaac the Film Geek, and it helps support the channel. Well, not channel, but over there I update y'all a lot. I am planning on using Twitter a lot more because Twitter is the vote, like the most popular app, like social media app or something like that. But I use Instagram a lot. You guys can follow me there. I've made it on private. Something I used to do is I used to make my Instagram private, but now it's like I'm just gonna not put it private. I don't know why I had it private, but yeah. I'm probably going. Nathaniel comments. I'm probably going to stream on Legion of Nerds today or tomorrow about the Snyder Cut, but most likely today. Awesome, man. Everyone, go shut up. Wait. Okay, I mispronounced that right now. Let me read some water and then say what I was gonna say. All right. Everyone, shout out to Legion of Nerds. That's Nathaniel's YouTube channel. Over there, he does like stuff like this. So y'all go shout out to. Wait, why am I mispronounced? I cannot talk today. I cannot talk for some reason. But everyone go subscribe to Legion of Nerds. They upload great content. It's actually Nathaniel's channel, so y'all shout out to him. And if you want to go to a spoiler discussion of the Snyder Cut, y'all go check him out on Legion of Nerds. He's a great friend of mine, so y'all make sure to support him and subscribe to his channel. And let me get this next comment out. If I can figure out streaming, haven't done it before. It's really fun. I'm not sure if you can do it on your phone. I've never done it on my phone. I don't like using my phone for recording. Yeah, that's a surprise. I don't know. I don't know why, but I can never record with my phone because I just do not like holding the camera or stuff like that. I like having this little webcam, but you can just press go live. A service I use, a app I use is actually Restream. You can use StreamYard too. They're very good softwares for live streams. A lot of people primarily use StreamYard. I prefer to use StreamYard. I mean, not StreamYard. I prefer to use Restream, but you can use those softwares. And I think StreamYard would probably be the better option for you. I prefer Restream, but regardless, do what you want. It's fun, and that is the main priority. Always have fun with whatever you're doing, especially on YouTube. Hold up. Let me read this one. Is OBS crap for streaming? I've never used OBS, honestly, so I can't really say. I would recommend going on YouTube and watching some reviews, like finding reviews on what's the best uh, streaming thing to use. But I'll make sure to join your stream, just going on the comments and having fun. So y'all make sure you subscribe to Legion of Nerds. So we're about to head out of this channel. I gotta go do something real quick. The battery is dying. Hold up, I just read it. I am trying, but if y'all are new to the channel, y'all make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bells, and smash the like button for this YouTube algorithm. Comment down below your thoughts on everything I had to say. Thank you all for 1K subscribers. It is truly an honor to be a part of this film fan community with you guys. This is all fun. I'm glad to have been able to do this. And I'm glad you guys joined us because today we didn't have a discussion or anything. We just did this fun little Q&A. And you guys got to know me. I got to know y'all, and that was a fun part. And if you want to continue supporting the whole Isaac the Film Geek thing, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Isaac the Film Geek. Once again, shout out to Salsa Picante because he sent the first ever. He sent the first ever super chat here. So shout out to him. But yeah, there's a few Legion of Nerds channel. Which one is it? What's the thumbnail? Let me try finding it right now. I remember what the image was. Let me try finding it and then let me show it on the camera. Hold up. I'm trying to find it, guys, for you. Hold up. Let me try popping it up. It was where is it? Um, okay, there it is. There it is. Let me pop it up right here. Here is let me show you guys. This is the Legion of Nerds one. 11 subscribers. This is the profile picture. So make sure that this is the profile picture. I'm not sure if it's popping up well. Hold on. Let me yeah, it looks good. But this is the profile picture. These are some of the videos that Nathaniel has. So make sure you check them out. But yeah, that's gonna be really it for the stream. Like I said, thank you guys for being a part of it. Let me read this next comment by Nathaniel. It has a crappy pic with red lining in the name Legion of Nerds. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being a part of today's stream. It's truly been an honor to be a part of your day. And honestly, guys, thank you so much for being a part of today's stream. I cannot thank y'all enough. But like I said, y'all make sure you subscribe, turn on notification bells, smash the like button, and go share these videos with your fellow film fans. That way we can grow the community and have more fun while we do it. But yeah, honestly, like thank you guys to everyone for today's stream. It was truly an honor to talk to some of y'all. And we got to get more personal here. Y'all got to know a little more about me. I got to know a little more about y'all. Maybe one of y'all are my neighbors. I'm just kidding about that. But yeah, shout out to all of you for the support here on the channel. I'm gonna have to end off because my batteries are actually